You so much, Lauren Langster from NYU and Dr. Uman Chaudhary, um, who is at Twitter. Ooh, we did it. We're here at the end of A Better Tech when Matt and I started talking about A Better Tech about a year and a half ago, actually. We never imagined that we would still find ourselves in a global public health emergency. At the time, we were convinced that we'd be able to host you all here in New York City for 2 days of in-person events. By going online, A Better Tech grew exponentially and really truly beyond our hopes and expectations. Over the past 2 days, a group of nearly 50 terrific contributors allowed us to host 6 workshops and 14 panels on topics ranging from unpacking the racial digital divide, using comics for public education on AI, the decentralized web, technologists and government working for the public good, and decolonizing AI, to social justice informatics, assessing digital political gendered violence in Latin America, and mainstreaming the embodied knowledge and lived experience of BIPOC PIT practitioners. Unbelievably, over 1,000 participants joined the dialogues and workshops alone, and many more followed our keynotes and our live streams on YouTube and Twitter. Our hackathon, organized by Mark Frischmuth at Democracy Lab, together with Co4 America, drew in nearly 300 volunteers, tech professionals, and students from more than 50 universities. The career fair saw nearly 40 employers engaged with close to 800 students. Our job board featured 125 hand-picked and curated jobs in the public interest technology space. And our career profile gallery showcased the true breadth of the emerging field of public interest technology. Interestingly, A Better Tech also manifested physically, if you will. The NYU bookstore put together a special selection of Pitt's significant books picked out by our team and displayed prominently at their Broadway location here in New York. We are grateful that we were able to deliver A Better Tech in what essentially is a big media production, at least it looks big from where we're sitting, which was extremely fun as well as challenging at times. The success of A Better Tech was only possible because we were fortunate enough to assemble a truly stellar team of extremely talented people who helped us put it all together.
Mona and I are so thankful. The echo that I hear of my own voice makes it doubly thankful. Mona, maybe you can mute yourself, your mic just now. That'll help. We'll hear these names twice. Yes, so thankful to be working with such an incredible team. Speaking of media production, Sarah, Rebecca, Melissa, Mara, Naz, Kat, Esther, Yifan, Saurabh, thank you all so very much for everything that you have done over these past days and weeks and months. It's just incredible. These people whose names I have just spoken, those of you who are listening in, you will know their names more in the future. They are great people we are privileged to work with at this stage in what will surely be long and productive careers in public interest technology. Mona?
Yeah, and may I just add that we have actually never met in person to this day. And now, of course, we also want to thank our keynote speakers, the workshop organizers, and dialogue participants, the book panelists, and our very many ideas contributors from all across the country as well as abroad who have made this program so incredibly vibrant and diverse. We also want to extend a big and really sincere thank you to our head of volunteers, Chris, our Zoom monitors, and particularly our ASL interpreters for making A Better Tech spaces run smoothly and accessibly.
Indeed. And we must also then thank our New America Public Interest Technology University Network collaborators. It's a group of 43 schools. There were several that worked with us closely, including colleagues at Pepperdine, colleagues at Stanford, colleagues at the University of Washington, as well as our collaborating partner organizations, including Democracy Lab, already mentioned, Mark and team, All Tech is Human, David and team, and indeed also our NYU colleagues and collaborators at the Tandon School of Engineering and the Center for Responsible AI, as well as the Stern School of Business, especially including Bob and Dan in the Stern studio, who helped make this look as shiny as it is. Doug and Martine in IT, who pulled through in a pinch on several occasions. And then not least the colleagues working for the NYU Alliance for Public Interest Technology out of the Provost's office, especially including Cesar and Selly. Now, again, looking ahead, the next job of this team will be to curate all of these wonderful contributions so that they can live on beyond these 2 days. And why? So that other people can tune in and learn from what has been said and shown here over these last 2 days. Please, all of you, stay tuned for updates about how you can revisit these events and distribute them further across your respective networks. In this way, you can join us in building the field of public interest technology. And as Irma Olguin Jr. so perfectly said this morning, helping us hold the door open so that others can enter the field. Mona.
And that really is what we want to end on, holding the door open. In her A Better Tech opening keynote conversation with Dr. Charlton McElwain, Dr. Alondra Nelson, who currently serves as Deputy Director at the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy, said that, quote, democracy requires that we all chip in, end of quote. And that young talent choosing public interest technology careers is an essential part of that chipping in. From the vibrancy that permeated across this convening and the urgency with which the students who I teach turn to public interest technology issues, I think it is fair to say that we are all well on our way to truly build a better tech. And with that, we want to gratefully close this convention. We wish you all the best, and we'll say until soon. Thank you so much.